right, today is Tuesday, February the 2nd, 8G5. Somebody read this standard to us.
I can find angle relationships in transversals with 65% mastery.
Good job. On yesterday, we began talking about angles and transversals. I told us one of the main things to remember is this vocabulary. Who can recall what class I said in the high school knowing this vocabulary would help with?
Geometry.
Geometry. All right, so once again, somebody recall to us what we said transversal.
Where third line cuts or crosses two lines.
Good job. I'm about to say you don't have to recall much because it should be on your screen. Transversal, any line that cuts in between two other lines. If those lines are parallel, then it tells us something about those angles. Somebody tell us about corresponding angles.
Angles that are in the same position in the intersections of the transversal and each of the parallel lines, they are congruent.
All right. Yesterday we said some of the main things to remember about corresponding was what? Let me go back. Who recall what we said about corresponding yesterday? How do we remember?
They are congruent and they're in the same position.
Good job. Congruent and in the same position. So looking at this model, somebody give us two angles that you would say are corresponding.
Four and
Good
eight.
job. Angle 4 and angle 8. They're in the same position, so that means they are equal and known to be corresponding. All right, somebody tell us about same side interior angles.
Angles on the inside of the parallel lines and on the same side as the transversal, they are supplementary, sum of 180.
Good job. Same side interior. I told us yesterday that name pretty much gives it away. Same side tells us they are on the same side, and then interior tells us they are on the inside. And of course, we know that they will be supplementary and add to 180. Somebody give us a pair of angles that are same side interior angles.
3 and 6.
Angle 3 and angle 6, they are both on the inside of the two lines, and they are right beside each other. So I can add angle 3 and I can add angle 6, and it should be 180 degrees. All right, somebody tell us about alternate interior angles.
Inside the parallel lines and on opposite sides of the transversal, they are congruent if the two lines are parallel.
All right, good job. Once again, that name pretty much gives it away. Alternate interior. Alternate tells me that they are opposites. Inside tells me that they are on the inside. And then, of course, if the two lines are parallel, they are congruent. Somebody give us a pair of alternate interior angles.
3 and 5.
4 and 6.
Angle 3 and angle 5, or we can say angle 4 and angle 6. They are both on the inside and they are opposite the line. And of course, that means if I know 3, I know 5. If I know 4, I know 6. All right, somebody tell us about alternate exterior angles.
Angles outside the parallel lines and on opposite sides on the transversal congruent.
Good job. Once again, that name gives it away. Alternate exterior tells us that they are opposite each other. Exterior tells us they are on the outside. Somebody give us a pair of alternate exterior angles.
1 and 7.
8 and 2.
I heard 1 and 7, and then I heard
2 and 8.
2 and 8. They're on the outside, and they're opposite that line that's in between them. All right, and last but not least, somebody tell us about a linear pair.
2 angles that form a straight line have a sum of 180 degrees.
Good job. Linear pair is anything that has or makes a straight line. That's something where Miss Gibson ain't got to say, okay, did it make a straight line? That's where I instantly recall that a straight line is a straight angle and measures 180 degrees. Any questions about any of this angle vocabulary?
No, ma'am.
All right, we have an activity today where we're going to continue to practice with this vocabulary. It is found in Schoology in this week's folder. If you haven't already had a look at it, go ahead and open it up. Some of you started looking at it yesterday, which is perfectly fine. Still haven't been to Schoology. I am typing the login in the chat box. With this login, you will not have to type in your information. It'll just have your Google circle to choose. All right, give me a thumbs up if we made it or we still trying to get there. All right, got one thumb up. All right, we made it. That's why I type yes, no, maybe. I shake my head, yes, no. I give a thumbs up, thumbs down. That means everybody should be saying yes, no right now.
This schedule mine just show a white screen.
Showing what, Amaya?
A white screen.
No, I haven't made it yet.
It may be loading, Amaya. Keep watch of it. All right, so we just reviewed this vocabulary, and now we're going to practice with these angles once again. All right, if you are there, let's look at angle 11 and angle 12. If you can see angle 11 and angle 12. Peyton, yours is found in Google Classroom.
Okay.
All right, angle 11 and angle 12. What would you say about angle 11 and angle 12?
Alternate exterior angles.
Say it a little louder for me. Alternate what?
Alternate exterior.
All right, why you say alternate exterior?
Because they both on the outside of the parallel lines.
Both on the outside and they're opposite each other. Good job, Brian. If you need to resize it, y'all should know by now those little arrows that you resize. All right, let's look at 27 and 28 for those of us who have made it there, or you should be able to see it on my
Who's
screen.
catchings?
Which one you said it is?
Who's catchings?
Mm-hmm.
It's Peyton.
I got you.
I can't find the assignment.
You in Google Classroom?
Yes.
Click on classwork.
I'm going there now.
All right, and it should be
Okay.
in the label February the 1st through the 5th, and it should say Tuesday's activity or Tuesday something.
I think I found it.
All right, and once you open it up, you should be able to drag these objects around like I'm able to drag them around. And you can resize them through touching the corners. All right, has anybody thought about 27 and 28?
Alternate exterior.
Alternate exterior. Who is that?
Alyssa.
You said exterior?
Yes.
Isn't that alternate interior?
Why you
Interior.
say interior, Sam?
Because it's on the inside.
Good job. They are on the inside. That is alternate interior. Great. I'm going to resize it a little bit so it'll fit. All right, those of you that have yours, look at 24 and 23. What can we say about 24 and 23?
They are same side interior.
All right, why you say same side interior?
Because the angles are on the same side, like they're on the same line part.
And they are on the inside. That will be correct. Same side interior. We also could have put 24 and 23. Where else? Anybody? What do we know about same side interior? I cut somebody off. What you saying?
Supplementary.
Supplementary. I thought you
Supplementary.
said like where could we put it? So I said corresponding angles.
All right. Are they in the same position, Mariah? They're not corresponding, but it's something else that we said about same side interior angles.
Supplementary.
They can also be supplementary because they will add up to 180. So you can either put 24 and 23 with supplementary, or you can keep it with same side interior. Keep it with same side interior. All right, somebody give us another pair to look at.
Mm. 13 and 14 alternate same side exterior angles.
All right, same side exterior, 13 and 14. They're both on the outside, on the same side. Good job. All right, somebody else?
1 and is that a 2 or a 3?
Might be a 2. Yeah, 2.
Alternate exterior.
Alternate exterior. They're opposite on the outside. Okay. All right, somebody else?
15 and 16 alternate exterior.
All right, and something is alternate exterior. What do we know about it?
It's on the outside and on opposite sides.
Know something else about it. They on the outside, something else. Start with a C.
Congruent.
Yes. Alternate interior angles are always congruent. So just make sure we understand it can be congruent as well. All right, somebody pick out another set of angles.
24,
20.
All right, it sounded like there was 2 of you.
What they say?
I said 29, 30, same side exterior angles.
Also what?
Supplementary.
Good job. Somebody remember. They are also don't place that one down there.
9 and 10 are same side interior.
9 and 10. Good job. Same side. Good job. That was exterior. All right.
Mm. I mean, 5 and 6 is.
5 and 6. What you want to say about that?
Oh, I'm gonna mute it. Dang it.
Oh,
Well, 5 and 6 is same side interior, right?
Good job. Same side interior. I just resized it a little bit to make it a little smaller. All right. Somebody else.
17 and 18 corresponding angles.
Good job. They are in the same position. Corresponding angles are also what?
Congruent.
Job.
3 and 4 is alternate interior angles.
Alternate interior angles are also what?
Congruent.
Good job.
7 and 8 corresponding angles.
Good job. They're in the same position. That also means they are what?
Congruent. 19 and 20 alternate interior angles.
I'm place that one over here with you.
Congruent. And 25, 26 congruent.
Why you say they are congruent?
Because they're corresponding and they're like in the same place. One is on the outside, one is on the inside.
That is correct. They're corresponding and corresponding angles are also congruent. All right. Is that all of them? Now we got one over here, 21, 22.
Same side exterior angles.
All right. And same side exterior angles are also what?
Supplementary.
Your picture shows. Take a screenshot of your diagram. Does everyone know how to take a screenshot?
No.
All right. If you're on your Chromebook, you're gonna press the control key. It's toward the bottom left, and it's a key above your 6. You're gonna press it at the same time and take a screenshot of your image. Did it work, Angelo?
No.
You gotta do it at the same time. Control and the key above the 6 at the same time. Did anybody else try it and get it to work?
Oh, yeah, it works. I just took 1,000 screenshots.
Okay, so that's how you take a screenshot, and then what you're gonna do when you go back to Schoology, insert that screenshot where it tells you to submit your assignment. It'll allow you to choose your file, and you will choose that screenshot. Let's look at the second page of that activity. Somebody read it to us. Check understanding.
In the figure, M1 equals 110 degrees. Identify a pair of corresponding angles, a pair of same side in exterior, and a pair of alternate interior angles. What are the measures of the angles in each pair? Explain how you know.
All yesterday I told us if we're dealing with angle measures to not be afraid to do what? Draw on your diagram. They give me a angle measure, I'm labeling. All right, they asked us to do several things. What was the first thing they asked us to do?
Identify a pair of corresponding angles.
All right, and you got space at the bottom. You can open a text box, or you can use a drawing tool several different ways. So they asked us to identify it, and then they later asked us for the angle measures. All right, so someone looking at that diagram, give us a pair of corresponding angles. What do we know about corresponding angles?
Can we say 5, 6?
Not 5 and 6. What do we know about corresponding angles? They're congruent. I need something else. Somebody got to know how to identify them. Where do I locate them at?
At the bottom.
1 and
It's finding angles in the city.
number 1, number 5.
Why you say number 1 and number 5? Somebody needs to know why.
Because they're in the same position. They make the same angle and they're in the same position.
Good job. That's the main thing. Same position. So that would be angle 1 and angle 5. What would be the measure of angle 1 and angle 5? $110. Good job. Now, you just told me they congruent. That means if angle 1 is 110, it must mean angle 5 is 110. That's what I mean by if I know the measure of one, I know the measure of another. What was the second thing they asked us to find?
Same side exterior angles.
All right, what do we know about same side exterior angles?
They're on the same side on the outside of the thing.
All right, we said something a while ago about same side exterior angles. I mean, if I still don't know this, I might need to be jotting it down somewhere.
That's supplementary.
Good job. That's it, supplementary. And what does supplementary mean?
It adds up to 180.
Good job. So looking at that diagram, give us a pair of same side exterior angles.
One and 7, 2 and 8.
All right, what's the pair? So if angle 1 is equal to 110 degrees, angle 7 is equal to what?
70.
Good job, because we said they are supplementary and add up to 180 degrees. Good job. All right, what else did they tell us to find?
Alternate interior angles.
All right, what do we know about alternate interior angles?
They're on the inside, up on opposite sides.
All right, they're opposite inside the line. All right, so looking at that diagram, give us a pair of alternate interior angles.
4 and 5.
4 and 5. What else do we know about alternate interior angles?
They're congruent.
Good job, they are congruent. So what would be the measures of angle 4 and angle 5?
They both are 110.
Good job. Both are 110 degrees. All right, once again, like I said, after you type your information in the text box or whatever on the diagram, take a snip of it, take a screenshot of it, and in the submission box, make sure you upload. All right, you got Sarah